built it because I really love planes and aeronautics combined with aerodynamics, which is what wind tunnels are made for testing. This is very easy to make. All you need is cardboard, duct tape, and saran wrap. So this one is very simple, just uses string. You can put a paper airplane, a model airplane, whatever you want in it. The shape is very cool because what happens is this fan will blow air, but this sloping roof will guide the air down into my checkerboard section in here, which straightens out the air so it's not making the strings wobble a lot, which comes out here, which allows the air to escape so it doesn't interfere with the strings. Around 2 weeks, I started out building this part because it was larger and it would have viewing windows, which would be a lot harder to make. And then this part I just made at home and attached the fan. The strings right here, they're floating over this paper airplane by a large margin, which means that there's a lower air pressure above the paper airplane than there is below the paper airplane's wings, which means it should glide perfectly. It has a really high vortex, as you can see right here, because right after it gets off the wings, it starts shaking really badly, which creates drag, which means you're going to need to put a lot more thrust into it. And so that's how you can see how good your paper airplane is going to be. With my the holding for the paper airplane was way too high, and the strings were way too heavy too, which is why we had to take them apart, which is why there are so many for each kind of section. And so you wouldn't get an accurate reading because the string would just flop on top of the paper airplane. We had to shred the strings and put them back here so we could have lighter strings. Back here and up here, we had to tape underneath because what would happen would be the air would come under right over here and just swirl around right in here, which would cause the air swirling around in here would get the other air out, which would force against the strings, which would make it a lot less accurate too.